Getting set for the restart NASCAR Nationwide Series at Phoenix, presented by Craftsman. Mike Bliss is the leader by virtue of only taking 2 tires on that stop, but it wasn't by design. We'll show you in a moment what happens after we watch this battle up front. The 18 car, Denny Hamlin, trying to move to the inside to retake the lead.
He didn't waste any time jumping inside Mike Bliss.
He got up to speed. Now he's got the preferred line. I think he's going to take that spot right here. Yeah, Mike Bliss going to settle back into the 2nd position. See Carl Edwards right there in the 3rd spot.
Now let's show you. We told you Mike Bliss only took 2 tires, but there was a reason he only took right side tires. I was watching that as we bring him down pit road and show what happened getting into his pit stall.
Coming around this corner.
Yeah.
Coming right into his pit stall. He has an opening right before his pit stall, but he slides all the way towards the wall where the left front is basically closed off against the wall, and the tire man and the jack man couldn't get around there to change the left side tires. So they decided to just take 2 and take the track position. You see there, just no room.
Kevin Harvick also had an issue in the pits. We showed you that he lost 8 positions on this pit stop, and watch what they do.
Everything's going okay on the right side here, but I think they were planning on maybe changing 2 tires here. You can see the front tire changer go back, and he's standing back. He lets the jackman go in front, and that's not the normal procedure there. Then they have some problems. Jackman has to get another couple of pumps to get it up high enough for the left rear. Just a really slow stop by those guys.
I think he just threw the rhythm off. Ernie Cope, the crew chief, called for a 2-tire change and then changed it right in the middle of the stop. Here's a change for 2nd spot.
60 car, Carl Edwards going by the 1 of Bliss. And Kevin Harvick wasn't a happy camper either. Let's listen into his radio.
I don't even know what to say, Ernie. At that part, the jack didn't get all the way up. They didn't even have tires. Just lost 10 spots. I mean, terrible, I guess. That was bad. I mean, we don't even have a chance.
Now, for you Kevin Harvick fans, that same thing happened last night in the truck racing. He had a bad pit stop on the first stop, and he yelled at these guys, and they got fired up and won the race. Now, there's our points leader moving in behind Jamie McMurray, the 2 car, and Boyer now from 12th starting spot up to 5th.
Yeah, doing exactly what he needs to do. You can see Mike Bliss with those 2 tires. There's no match really right now for these guys with 4. Jamie?
And Clint Boyer's one of those drivers who came in and took 4. He's been smooth and consistent. They're talking him through this race so far, guys, but he's settling in. Car's good. It was a little tight when they came in and pitted last stop. They took 4 tires, air pressure adjustment, and he actually gained 2 spots as he battles right now with Mike Bliss on the outside. Dave?
Bliss on the outside with that 2-tire stop as Kyle Busch is going to put the nose of his car in there too. Again, we said this wasn't by design. Interestingly, right before the race, I talked with crew chief Mark Reno. Hey, would you ever take 2 tires? Did you ever get a chance to try it in practice? He goes, no, we get so few tires, we can't do that. So we really didn't get a chance to try it. Well, they're trying it now and they're getting past. Mike.
Dave, the 32, believe it or not, was another car that had some problems on pit road. They dropped a lug nut off the right rear. Kyle Busch lost 8 positions on that last pit stop. He's already made 6 of them back, looking to pick up a 7th spot and rally back to right where he was before, inside the top 5.
Also on that stop a moment ago under caution, Joey Logano had to come back down pit road. He was running in the top 10. He came back in and they were pulling on that left front fender.
Yeah, some contact as we see 3 wide racing right here. Kyle Busch is having a hard time going around. Mike Bliss, Scott Wimmer.
Nobody giving. Here we go. Mike Bliss gives a little bit.
There'll be more people pulling on fenders. These guys get 3 wide at the racetrack here.
Absolutely.
Kevin Harvick now probably a little fired up from that frustrating pit stop, and he was back in 12th position, and now he's starting to move back. He's in 8th spot now, trying to move in for a 7th.
Yeah, he's got a good race car, but I tell you, that's really frustrating as a driver, especially at a racetrack that's so difficult to pass on. You can see that he wasn't able to hold it down there on the inside of Mike Bliss to try to make that pass once again here in turns coming out of turn 4.
We heard Dave talking about what Mark Reno said. They never got a chance to try it. Now they are. How's it working out? Not too good.
Yeah, not too good. And the other thing is that set of tires is basically gone because it doesn't do any good to put left sides on. Shannon?
You guys bet Kevin Harvick is fired up. Of course, he's looking for his very first win in his own car, that 33 car. He came over the radio after that pit stop, asked his crew chief, how long was it? They said 30 seconds. I don't think that that'll happen again this evening.
Better hope not if he's going to have a shot at winning this thing.
Here are some young drivers and trying to make their way. The 5 car, Landon Castle, started in the back of the field after he had trouble with his primary car.
Got a car torn up here. David Rudiman got the whole right side tore off. This might even bring out a caution. I don't know if he can get this thing in without losing some parts.
Yeah, he's going down the backstretch right now. There's a
there's a tire piece came off. That'll bring
that's going to get it.
Yeah,
There's the caution.
Kevin Moss waving the yellow flag now as we are under caution for the 2nd time today.
That's a pretty hard lick right there.
Let's see if that right front tire went down to start with. No, it looks like he's just on the outside racing hard. He in the 88.
You just run out of room so fast over there coming off turn 2.
Yeah, you really want to stay in the throttle, but it's really easy to get up high. You lose just a little bit of grip and sends you into the wall.
Lift it up, guys. Lift it up. There you go.
Having a hard time getting a jack under it. Now finally get it jacked up. Under this caution, the 22 car of Mark Davis will get our free pass. The Aaron's lucky dog. First car lap down, he'll get back on the lead lap. Back with more from Phoenix here in just a moment.
How much longer will it be to cross?
Pace car getting ready to bring him down. Denny Hamlin, our leader. And as they get ready to restart and the pace car pulls away, let's listen into the spotters as we go full throttle.
Coming to the green. Coming to the green. Pace cars. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag. All around. Clear by 2. Inside 17. Clear. 32 coming down. Still down there. Clear behind you if he gets you. Still there. Still inside. Clear. 33 behind you. 55's your bumper. You come across the hood. 32 is holding everybody on the outside. Outside. Clear by 8. Still there, buddy. Still there.
New tires behind you.
Outside.
Inside. Looking inside. He's there.
Still there. About 5 or 6 back. Corner. Door.
What a rocket ship Kyle Busch has. He just goes on the outside around the 2 car.
He surprised Clint by just jumping out there on the outside corner. I heard Mike Dillon, the spotter, with the urgency, hey, outside, give him plenty of room. That's the best way you can get wrecked right there, have somebody right on that right rear corner and not give him enough room coming up off the corner into the wall.
Kevin Harvick also making a move.
Oh, got trouble.
Trouble on the racetrack. Justin Allgaier in the Penske car number 12.
Hold on here. Hold on. Plenty of time.
Doesn't look like we got too much damage.
Buddy, fired up. Come on.
He will get it righted, making only his 4th start. The 55 also involved Brian Eckler. Caution for the 3rd time today.
A little damage to the left rear quarter panel, but otherwise looks pretty good. Don't see any damage on the right side.
Not much damage there for Justin Allgaier either, so everything looked to be okay. Wow.
He's got a bumper. Somebody's back bumper stuck through the headlight door. It may have come off the 55 car. That's the reinforcement behind the bumper skin, the rear bumper.
09 car John West Townley. Now watch this just get peeled away just a couple laps ago.
Wow, I just cleaned that bumper right off the back of the 55 car.
Here's the incident that brought the caution flag out. The 12 spinning in the 55 trying to get Woe down so he doesn't hit him.
Yeah, nice job of getting stopped there.
There he goes.
While they clean that bar up, we'll take a break here at Phoenix International Raceway. Under caution for the 3rd time today. Denny Hamlin has led 45 of the 48 laps thus far. Back in just a moment.
Well, we rolling for a while.